Today on the bench we have a Ford overhead display. I think these were late 90s to mid 2000s or so, using the Ford trucks. This is the YC35-10B898A. Well, what happens to these is these little chip resistors break loose. They go upside down in the console, the upper console there, and they break loose with heat, solder breaks. They eventually just fall out. Generally, people will get an intermittent, the display will work and then it won't. A lot of videos, a lot of people talk about just resoldering these things, which you can do. It seems to work. But in some cases, like this one for example, two of these resistors have burned open. Well, when you get a bad connection on one of them, these are in parallel, so when you get a bad connection on one of them, that's going to put more of a load through the others. And a couple of these things were actually open. So what I've done on these is I've just gotten to a point and I just replace them all whenever we get it. I'm going to put a link to the Digikey part number in here. There's two different types of resistors. There's a 62 ohm and a 68 ohm. Now, for those unfamiliar with surface mount resistors, the first two digits are your value. The second digit is the number of zeros after your value. So, for example, a 680 would be 68 and no zeros. 681 would be 68 and 1 0. So 680 is actually 68 ohms. 681 would actually be 680 ohms. So in these cases, like I said, I just go through it and replace them all. That way you're done. You don't have to worry about anything, and it's up and running. And that's it for this video.